Whatever would have fucking happened if I hadn't decided to look up Todd Howard's height?
Yeah,
If we had
it's
just,
all your
like-
fault.
Every
I don't think you
inch
can
adds a minute
extrapolate
of delay
that
to
far.
the game.
I
This
really
is-
don't think you can extrapolate that far back.
This is just like this is all Todd Howard's fault.
A lot of things.
Hey,
are.
Heather Space is the Anime Girl DLC for Dungeon World.
I thought you were gonna say Heather Space is the Todd Howard of Dungeon World.
if there was a live action adaptation of Dungeon World, Heather Space would be played by Todd Howard.
Thinks his fucking foray into acting just to play Heather Space. That's my
forgot
goal
how-
now. I need to make a movie and like cast Todd Howard in the role.
I forgot how much fucking Dawson there is.
At Dawson's Creek in Paradise, after getting our quest to go to the doctor in the morning and see if we can help out with gathering ingredients and stuff so that he
Wait,
can
Hold on.
hopefully
There's a very
research the plague.
critical flaw to your plan.
But
Do any of you guys have money to stay at the inn?
yeah, we spent
Yeah,
it
we
last
spent
time.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
we spent it last time.
Oh yeah. That's right.
We're all dirt poor again, or dirt
Yeah,
poorer than we
We all
already
have
were.
no money,
I,
so
I
we'd be
would like,
waking up around this time. So let's all discuss our sleeping schedules. Who wakes up first?
I
Random
would
hand.
I would like to
My
point out.
guns?
I do not remember like how the last session ended, what we're doing, what our objective is, anything like that. But that is completely in character in universe. Heather Space does not remember what the plan is, what we're trying to accomplish, and does not care. That's
Marley wakes up and he only has 2 coins to rub together. Where he wakes up in the chain is undecided.
Heather Space wakes up before Marley and steals his 2 coins.
Random hand woke up before that and pockets them.
Jimmy, in fact, woke up first, but he decided to go back to bed.
Interesting
Okay.
strategy.
Well, regardless of who wakes up first, when Bellaris wakes up, he gets out of his room, he pendiculates very loudly, and walks down the stairs into like the main like dining area / general lobby room.
Ah,
You know,
yeah.
the place where
the
we
foyer,
the place where
the foyer
you know,
of this
the-
high-class establishment in
yeah
Paradise.
the place where Marley lost at blackjack last night.
No,
Austin, I just want you to know-
Oh no, was that this town or was that the next town?
And that was
over?
this town. No, that
Okay.
That
was this
wasn't this. Yeah, you guys didn't lose here.
I
town.
lost,
Oh yeah,
I
think
lost
you
back
meant
in the
one
bar that no longer
I-
exists.
Yeah.
I forget, but you did
Oh,
play
that's
cards.
a great bar name.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you wanted to play cards.
The
but you
bar
couldn't.
with no name.
Yeah, no,
The bar that
you
never
won at
exists.
Still Creek, but then it burned down.
Oh no! This is where Marley played piano very badly.
I'm.
Austin, I just
Boris
want you to
goes
know-
over to check how the piano is doing now that the morning has come.
Austin, I just want you to know, like what's happened now. This arguing about who woke up and you want to join Grimwood. That is entirely what these fuckers.
Oh, it's okay. I'll
do.
wake up last. It's simple.
no, that'd be arguments.
Like
if
you
do
think
that.
we've gone on adventures in Grimwood? No, it's just been like 3 hours bickering who wakes up when, and
Well, that's
that's the
important.
entire session. That's all. That's
very
all we've ever
important.
accomplished.
You have to hammer down who wakes up when.
And it's Wilhelm that wakes up first.
Anyway,
Okay.
when you walk over to the piano and when you open the lid above the keys, Random Hand is just sleeping there.
Oh, there's a vagrant. Valaris thinks. But Bellaris just like sits down at a table and waits for the others to wake up and come in.
It's at this point you realise that Marley has been sitting at the bar sipping a whiskey.
Well, yeah. Well, Bellaris just actually, you know what? I just realized Bellaris, because Job may be awake and not paying attention to him, but Jimmy and Heather are still asleep. So to pass the time, Bellaris takes out. Remembers he has the Bandit 6-shooter from all the way back from Still Creek,
Oh, you
and just
remember
takes it out and starts spinning it around in his finger.
I
Molly,
deleted
Harry
its comments in an effort to make him make sure he forgot.
So, did this whiskey set me back any coin? Or was it on the house?
The whiskey? No, that's not on the house. Man,
No?
it's paradise. You don't get the shit for free.
I was such a good piano player last night.
You weren't though.
I was okay.
No,
Well,
you
that's the time of the
weren't.
scene.
You were terrible.
So how much
Wait.
does a whiskey set me back before I have to rank on this whiskey?
Probably like 1 coin.
Yeah, I spend one of my 2 remaining coin on whiskey. I'm a wise man.
And now you're half as rich.
Damn.
And
That just means
twice
I
as
get to
poor.
savor the taste.
Twice as drunk, half
Hey,
as
okay.
rich.
Bellaris, kind of bored, looks over to Marley and says, "You know, like while spinning the 6-shooter in his hand, I'm amazed this didn't get melted."
What didn't get melted? Molly says, not looking over his shoulder.
This 6-shooter I stole from one of the bandits back in Still Creek.
Marley like slams his fist on the table and turns around, just like stares daggers at him. Back in Still Creek.
Yeah. Something wrong?
I've been kind of unarmed here for,
Oh.
the last day. Would have come in handy against that giant monstrosity in the cavern. My accent is wrong, but we'll forget about that for now.
Are you saying I shouldn't have taken it?
I'm saying you should have taken it and given it to me.
Well, stealing is wrong, but they were stealing from us. So, Bellaris spins it around in his finger one last time and then puts it on the table and slides it over to Marley.
Marley grabs it and then just walks and takes up a seat nearer. So, we got a job today, and our 2 compatriots are, Marley says, letting that hang in the air as a cliffhanger.
Is this in a 2-story establishment?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm trying to get a picture for the architecture of the building. So is there is there like a sort of balcony stair area where you go up to the rooms, or is it just like a staircase like through a little?
No, there's a balcony up there. I mean, there's like it's big enough that there's actually like a table up there, and you probably see some early morning drunks playing cards.
I see. Okay. Oh, this does work. So Heather Space, you see Heather Space just like walk sideways along the wall, around the balcony, then back down to the ground floor instead of taking
Heather
the
Space
stairs.
sleep in her space jumpsuit.
Obviously.
Like, Marley sees this and, like, waves his hand in front of his eyes a couple of times, looks at the whiskey, and then just shakes his head and just goes back to his drink. Again,
I forget how Dungeon World ammo works. So, like, did the 6-shooter come with ammo?
Yeah, sure. We'll say it has 2 ammo.
Does the 6-shooter have any, Does the 6-shooter have any tags I should know about?
Yeah. Also, hey, Alright, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If Earth Defense Force had like a season pass bundle for $30, would you buy it?
I am uncertain, considering
Get
considering the DLC so
All
far.
the anime skins.
Oh, well, now you're
The
talking.
anime skins.
No.
But I feel like this is
I
leading up to something.
refuse.
Austin's gonna
I
reveal
heard a
the
little
6-shooter
announcement.
actually
I heard
has.
like a little phone thing put in. So, Austin, do you just have your phone hooked up for EDF updates?
What? No. Is that a thing?
No? My phone beeps when I get emails, so someone might have worked out, oh, game updates on Steam, my phone will buzz.
No.
You can't, with the Steam app, you can do some stuff, like it gives you notifications if things on your wish list are on sale by default. You might be able to set something up.
So far, there is £27.43 of EDF DLC.
Interdashing.
So let's see. This
Oh, yeah, by the way.
little 6-shooter has 2 out of 3 ammo.
I'm gonna add, like
It's
ammo, pistol ammo as its own like thing in my
Mhm.
list. 2
it
ammo.
is precise.
Does precise mean if I make a melee attack with it, I roll dex?
Oh no, sorry, it's not precise. My bad.
That's okay.
I mean piercing.
Yeah, actually, all of these do have piercing. It's this one's only 1 piercing though.
So 1 point
And as
armor-
far as range goes, it's reach, near, and far.
Ooh, far.
Maybe just reach and near.
Okay.
I was gonna say for
What about weight
Yeah, near is whites of their
We'll give
eyes.
it
I
one
believe,
weight.
right?
and pistol ammo 1 weight, or is that heavier?
We'll give that 1 weight too.
Okay. So let me see. Let me just recalculate if I'm encumbered or not.
So Marley has his first gun.
Okay, I've got 6 out of 8, and I've realized a big issue with my 5-gun strategy. That
actually,
Surely
can I,
random hand adds some extra carry load.
wait, can I unmark weak, or do I still have weak? We talked about it, but I don't remember.
Shit. What is the?
Oh
let me
yeah,
look up
that was
rules
from the
for healing.
toxic mist, wasn't it? Oh no,
No,
it was
no.
because she got sick. I
Hey,
think.
I have sick too. Do I get rid of that? Or... No, wait, I'm still sick.
No, sick is from the toxic mist. I have
Oh.
weak because something like before I was like in the rain or something like that. Or I think I took it as like a downside to a roll.
Left
I
it
don't
off.
remember.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you got
I got weak before you guys all got sick from the mushroom clouds.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jimmy has decided that he can just lie in bed a bit longer.
Oh, so unless you want to go magically cure your ability, a few days of bed
Okay,
rest
a few.
take it out.
Heather
Right,
Space
so-
got tired from walking too much and now requires several days of bed rest to regain her strength.
Oh.
It's a different gravity. It's different gravity on this planet, so she gets more exhausted.
She can alter her own gravity.
Okay, so Bellaris has a thought, and he looks over to Marley and he asks, "Say, kid, you seem to you act like you have a lot of experience around these parts. Why didn't you have a gun to begin with?
lost it.
Lost it. Where?
Before I arrived in town, I was in a bit of a scuffle and I was unarmed. Had to walk back to town without anything. Bit harrowing.
Is that why you risked your life running towards that dropped gun in the saloon?"
Well, yeah, that and because there were other people with guns in there and I kind of wanted one.
Ah.
Heather Space yawns. Heather Space is not a morning person. She's bleary-eyed and messed up. And then says, "So is it like the custom here to change your manner of speech randomly?"
Oh yeah, because I can't be consistent. I'm gonna forget that and go back to my Crixus voice very soon. Just you wait for it.
Now, Heather, it isn't the Fourth Wall Festival just yet.
Oh yeah, Jimmy has finally decided to slide down the stairs.
What, just like on
Not
his
the
ass?
banister. The stairs and the
Like a little child.
He's
What you
he's
mean to
making
say-
giddy up noises like he's riding a
No,
horse.
the rail, the handrail, whatever you call it.
Yeah, it just slides down like a little kid. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, he comes down there like, "Good morning to you."
Okay, sweet.
I think he has to make a dexterity
You
roll
have
for
to
that.
roll that dex.
Ha! Fuck you! In fact, with that 10.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
fly-
Actually, no. I want. Can I roll
Aid
to
or
aid or
interfere.
hinder? Yeah.
No,
See if
fuck
it's
Too
you.
late. He's
Yeah,
fine.
no, Okay, here's the thing though. He doesn't slide down like, on his ass or something. He stands on it and slides down.
Yeah, he's wearing soap shoes because he's a big fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise.
Fuck off!
Does he get arrested, Austin?
What? No, he's fine. I'm gonna
Okay.
draw a couple of stairs. but
Okay, well, I'm
people
gonna
turn
say that
away once you,
Polaris doesn't pay
successfully land
attention.
it.
I'm,
Neither
I'm
Polaris
drinking
doesn't.
my whiskey.
Okay, Austin, since he now canonically wears soap shoes, can just like every town we're in have like billboards advertising soap shoes in them?
What? Anyway, he's like, good morning.
Morning, lad.
So, I cannot remember what we're doing here. I feel a bit sick.
Ah, yes. Well, you were all having quite a fun time last night. However, I took the liberty to remember what was going on. You see, before we went to bed, I took the liberty of doing some investigation work, and I found out that this town has a job for us.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, Joe, are you...
You see, remember that plague that's going around?
No.
Well, there's a plague going around,
Well, that sounds
and
bad.
the local doctor could use our help in gathering ingredients for a cure.
Sounds boring.
This quest could take us all the way to the Rotting Land.
It's at this
Hey.
point that Job kind of looks at the party, realizes one of them's an alien, one of them is a vampire hunter, and the other one might be part demon, and realizes, wait, shit, I might be the only one susceptible to plague here.
Oh yeah, Jimmy goes up to Molly. Hey Molly, are you done with that whiskey? And goes to grab it.
I down it in one and put it on the table. And now?
Ah.
Now
good.
then, I say we head off immediately and go to this doctor.
We have to.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
we do. That was easy.
Polaris gets up, gets out of his chair and walks towards the exit, very confidently, striding proudly.
Molly gets up and follows. Oh yeah,
Heather's
now
face.
now Molly is twirling the 6-shooter.
Heather's space too tired and lazy to actually walk, just sort of shifts her gravity, so she just sort of slides across the floor.
Jimmy is actually pushing her.
As you guys exit the tavern, there's a scuffle in the streets, and there's a crowd of people around it.
Ooh, a fight.
Is it the argument over the affair that we saw last time again?
It's actually about anime DLC.
Molly jumps into that scuffle.
Anime DLC. I gotta stop this.
No, it's you hear a bunch of shouting, and you see a couple of people like rolling around in the dirt, throwing fists.
Man.
Heather's space is just going to like make a portal on one side of the fight and the other, and just like walk through it.
Hey guys, do you
Okay.
want to?
Bypass.
Should we join the fight? It seems fun.
Polaris walks around it.
Molly like treads over one of them, like plants his foot on his back, just kind of like uses them as a stepping stone.
Yeah. Jimmy does the same. Just top of the morning to you.
Yeah, you
Alright,
see
cool.
that every now and again around here. Sometimes they're plot hooks, but you know that one.
Yeah, that's just drunks.
So, as we're making our way to the doctor's office, is the line as bad as it was last time?
It's pretty early in the morning, and
A cat is in the
yeah.
doctor's office.
you see a bunch of people like hanging out on the stoop of this wooden shack. They all look pretty pale, and a lot of them have like really dark rings under their eyes.
Alright, Bellaris stands proudly in front of them and puts his hands on his hips and thrusts his chest outward. We are here to see the doctor so that we may help him find a cure for your plague.
Heather's space presses a tab on her suit and activates her bubble helmet.
Marley's actually standing a good few feet back from this place.
One of the guys just points towards the door.
Right. Bellaris strides confidently towards the door and gives it a knock.
It just swings open.
Do
All right.
any of the patients look like they're about to cough?
No.
Sneeze?
You are not
just
going to
look like
portal
they're
fucking
going to
germs.
sneeze.
Not
Not
all of you, just Marley.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be me. On this note, actually, like, Marley sees the door open, he, like, pulls out a napkin from his pocket, like, puts it over his mouth, and just walks through the, like, hurriedly walks through the door.
Okay, so as Bellaris throws in, it says, "Doctor, are you in?"
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out who the doctor...
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, we don't have a name for the doctor.
No, we don't.
Doctor!
Holy
Snipe.
shit, who's the doctor?
Oh yeah, by the way,
He's,
give me a link to-
he's from fictional Germany's Dr. Schwarz.
Not from
Yeah.
Germany.
Wars.
Oh God.
By the way, give me links into Heather. Hey Heather, do you think Belarus even has any idea what he's doing? Eric?
Hmm?
Jimmy asked Heather if she thinks Belarus has any idea what the fuck he's doing.
Heather Space just sort of shrugs. Yeah, probably.
Sounds good enough.
You know what? I'm gonna give him. Let's name him what my doctor's name was. It's Dr. Klein. You know the
No,
stereo.
he's Dr. Schwarz.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
Right.
that a fucking drink?
What does he look
something?
like?
So let's see, he's got salt and pepper hair, kind of like an elongated face, and like a sharpened nose with it too.
No, wait,
Hello,
I think
good sir. Are you the doctor?
So when you enter, you don't immediately see him. You enter the front door, and the door just swings open. It's
Oh,
a
wait,
pretty rustic-looking shack, but you see more people like sitting in chairs.
I
The
see
doctor
Norris.
in.
He's probably,
Um,
probably in back.
Yeah, one of the people in the chair says, "Yeah, he's in the back with a patient."
All right. Bellaris strides over to the back, and is there a door there?
Yeah, there's another like swing door.
He gives it a light knock.
It just swings open.
Bellaris thinks, I need to question my own strength.
Meanwhile, Marley's just thinking that this town is falling apart. If the doors are this
What
flimsy.
is what procedure is the doctor in the middle of? What's going on?
So you see another very pale looking person lying on a bed, and it looks like the doctor has his like hands inside their body. It's kind of
Nice.
apparent that this person is no longer alive.
Hello,
Nice.
doctor. Can you spare a moment?
He turns around and he's got like the plague doctor mask on, and he's got these like really long like leather gloves that have been stained red in his hands, and he looks back at you, and he's like shaking his hands and like making the like the get out of here motion, the scoot.
Oh, okay. Well, when you are not so busy, we would like to talk to you about helping you out with finding a cure.
For
We
a
are
Christ.
adventurers.
He gives you a thumbs up and then just turns back to his work.
Okay, so Bellaris strides confidently yet again out into the lobby and makes sure to sit on the wait on the opposite end of where all the patients are. You're kind of leaning on the wall.
Heather
Yeah.
Space shrugs and turns to follow out and waves to the corpse and says, "Get well soon."
You think you see the corpse hands twitch in a wave.
Nice. Also, for the record, Heather Space did not recognize that as a mask and just assumed the doctor was some different species, and that's what they look like.
Okay, so while leaning on the wall, Bellaris looks around at the party and says, "Marley, you look nervous."
I'm still I am firmly holding a napkin to my mouth, and I just.
Oh, don't be so worried. You know, I've heard that the sickness can only be transmitted if they actually touch you or something. I don't know. That all that air,
I ain't moving a napkin.
all that air bullshit is just bullshit.
I'm hoping the plague is somewhat connected to monsters. It's been a while since I've killed a plague monster.
Yeah, it's been a while since I killed a monster myself.
Plague monster.
Oh yeah, some of these plagues are caused by foul beasts.
Oh yeah, don't they have big sharp fangs and long tongues and like tentacles to grab you?
And evil eyes.
Oh yeah,
Eyes.
and they spit at you too.
I'm gonna have to kill that thing with one hand over my mouth.
So the doctor emerges. He's taking his gloves off, but he still has the mask on, and he grabs it by the long nose and like lifts it above his head, and puts his hands on his waist and says, "All right, you lot, what you got?"
Heather's face jumps at this person removing their face.
Well, sir. Last night I was talking to the barkeep at the inn in town, and he said that you might be looking for help to gather some supplies or ingredients to help research for a cure for this horrid plague.
He nods and says, "Here, follow me. We'll go up to the office." He starts like walking up the stairs
Alright,
after giving me
Valaris,
the
follow.
follow me sign.
Yeah.
Valaris, follow.
Follow.
All right, so he walks upstairs, goes to a door, sticks a key in the door, unlocks the door, and like opens it and holds the door for all of you.
Ah, thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
It's a very small office. Like there's a desk, there's a bed, there's like a bookshelf. Like it's clearly this is his office / sleeping quarters.
Ah,
So it's in here. Marley finally takes the napkin off his mouth.
Heather's face immediately walks to the bed and like sort of half lies down, half sits on it.
How do you half sit, half lie?
Like sort of prop yourself against the wall, but like with your legs stretched out. Not like
Gotcha.
sitting on the edge, but propping herself up enough to be looking at.
Yeah. He shuts the door after you guys get in and relocks it, and he walks like over to his desk and he rifles through a bunch of papers. Says, where'd I put it? He keeps like mussing with papers on his desk.
Jimmy is just looking at his bookshelf. Is there any interesting books in here?
Marley just got like standing in the center room, just turns to Heather and says, "That's awful bad manners, miss."
You're awful bad manners.
The doctor Schwartz looks up. He waves his hand and says, "No mind the manners. There's not much sitting space anyway. As for the books, if you're interested in surgical procedures, he shrugs."
Ah, how to sew on a hand back? I know someone who needs that.
Heather's face says, "See," he says he's fine with it and like scoots over, so making room if Marley also wants
Yeah,
to sit on his bed.
Marley shrugs and goes and sits down. Meanwhile, he just kind of like he's kind of like scanning the books from across the room, just looking for any fiction essentially.
And most of them appear to be like non-fiction manuals. Pretty dry stuff.
Yeah, Marley's kind of disappointed.
Bellaris doesn't sit down. He still is making a very confident, heroic pose. Even though they're indoors, his hair somehow catches the wind.
How to take advantage of dead bodies? Huh.
By the way, Doc, you wouldn't have happened to have treated any members of the Kells gang recently, would you? I know they sometimes come here when something goes wrong on the job.
He shrugs and says, "I don't take names, just take coin. Those that can spare it anyway."
Oh, that's the title of this book. I don't take names. I just take coins. A guide how to be a good practitioner.
That's where I learned most of my practices.
Ah, good book.
Here it is. Anyway, he takes up like a piece of paper and brushes some stuff off, and he looks up at Bellaris and says, "So, you're interested in fetching some ingredients then?"
Yes. Even if we skirt close to the rotting lands or silent forest, it's fine for us.
He scratches his chin, says, "All right, look." He gets like a fresh piece of paper. He takes a quill and he starts jotting down some notes on it. He's like, you hear him like mumbling under his breath. 2 horns, 4, 3, 1. Huh? Maybe he like scratches. You see him like scratch something out. He's okay. He hands you the piece of paper. These should mostly be in the rotting lands. What you don't find there, try the silent forest. Most of these ingredients should be out there. May be hard to get. He taps his finger on one of them, and it says the horn of a. Quick, I need a name for a potentially crazy animal. Fuck it.
Horn of a minotaur? I don't know.
Whoa, that's a little too much.
The Beeschlager.
The Beeschlager, sure. No, that works. Yeah, he says on there like 2 horns of the Beeschlager. That one might be a little tricky. The one is a fish native to the region. Like he just keeps tapping the paper. And he just like shoves it towards you and says, "Look, you're able to get these. We might have a chance of saving some of these people." Oh, I should also mention he's got like a lung floating in a jar on his desk.
Wait, a lung?
Yeah.
Badass.
Huh.
Bellaris nods and says, "Very well then."
Random Hand is like beneath my jacket at the moment. He just kind of like basically flies out, sees the lung, and then just flies back under the jacket.
Just gonna point this out, like just out of character, because this is like not like explicitly like hunting creatures of the night, and like this is just like helping people in like a helping people live through a plague. Bellaris is not going to be asking like right away what the reward is. So if any of you want to do that,
Yeah, Marley, while just cleaning the gun on the bed, just asks, "So, what's the pay?"
Hey, well, I'm sure someone around here would be willing to pay for curing the plague, so...
Can I get one of those cool masks?
He points to the mask above his head, one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a spare one around here. You might need it walking out into the rotting lands.
Good point. I think you should give that in advance, so to ensure the safety of this, because, without it, I don't know what we'd do.
He nods, says it's not the worst idea. All right, look, I got 2 of these masks, and I'll reward you with 30 coin upon delivery.
Ooh,
that sounds good to me.
Heather Space actually points and grabs the lung in the jar. Can we get this too?
He, like as you're reaching for it, he slaps your hand. Says, "No, sorry, that's one of them diseased lungs from the folk downstairs."
Yeah,
Lungs.
You notice
what are
Molly
lungs? What do they
scooting away
do?
from
Then
it.
she eyes him suspiciously. Is it a sexual organ?
Nah, ma'am,
sometimes.
not at all.
Good.
All right. Well, Bellaris nods, puts the parchment, puts the note in his pocket, and walks down.
All right, so are you gonna like read the parchment?
Yeah, I'm reading it as we go.
Readings for nerds.
No.
Here,
I'm
I'll
reading
type
the
it out.
notes.
Readings for
Okay.
Slayers.
Wait, so do we get the mask now?
Yeah, I mean he like reaches into his he opens up a shelf and a drawer and pulls 2 out.
I
Heather
take
Space
one.
immediately puts it on.
Marley, realizing we're going back downstairs, also immediately puts one on.
Hey, cool mask. I'll take one.
There are 2.
Yeah.
We just claimed dibs, sweet.
God damn it. I want to
Is
wear a
it
cool mask.
what's the weight or any tags for it?
Like that Heather has a bubble helmet.
She wants to look badass.
Does she have it over her bubble helmet?
No, like actually, it like
She should wear it over her bubble helmet.
Well, no, the bubble helmet would be too big. I'm trying to decide whether the beak is like just sort of poking through, or like whether the bubble's like stretched to encompass the beak. Yeah, I like that mental image. Like the bubble is like stretching out because of this beak in it now.
Meanwhile, Marley just gets out of the building as quickly as possible.
Alright, sorry, I'm still writing stuff down.
And all I know is that I need to get more screenshots of Captain N. Simon Belmont. Ah, okay.
So that's what's on the list. Who's the local around here? Like, who knows what's what as
Me.
far as like. Alright, you know that cheetles are actually a type of fish.
Alright, so Marley's like looking over.
So we're gonna need to go to that
Yeah.
creek that goes through the rotting lands in Silent Forest.
Marley's just like, well, I guess random hand can fish. She doesn't need to breathe.
Okay, so upon reading it out, Bellaris, Bellaris pauses, like, sort of in the middle of town, away from like all the sick people, and turns to the party and prepared to announce a game plan. Okay, everybody, I think I figured out what we're gonna do.
The party
Yeah.
Outer
stands there.
Space gives a thumbs up.
There's a
Sure.
there's a
Marley gives
footpath
5
out of-
thumbs up.
According to my map here, there's a footpath out of Paradise that goes all the way to Dawson Mansion. It cuts through the Silent Forest and comes up along the creek. Now,
Ah.
once we get to the creek, we'll follow the creek upwards towards the Rotting Lands and try to find and make our search from there.
Alright.
Okay. Sounds fine. By the way, just a heads up. Dawson is probably gonna scam us out of money.
We ain't
We're
going
not going
Dawson.
to Dawson Mansion.
Oh, never mind.
That's
Just
unless
say,
he's got men out in the Silent Forest now prospecting it.
who knows? Maybe, probably.
And hell, if we meet them there, we're not in their turf, so we'll be fine.
And while we're in the Silent Forest... Oh, never mind. Bellaris just kind of mumbles to himself about werewolves. 'Cause he's still stuck on that rumor about werewolves in the Silent Forest.
I was gonna say, what that list of stuff we've got to get, it just reads like a recipe from a really old English cookbook.
All right.
Sure does.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking spout lore.
Alright, on what?
On fucking Luham. Purple Luham. Actually, no. Stogrove. That's what I want to spout lore on. If I know what that is. Evan, I know something interesting, but not necessarily useful.
You know, a Stogrove lives in the deeper parts of marshes.
Ah,
Martian?
alright. Alright, so Bellaris kind of thinks to himself, yeah, we're gonna need to stick by this creek. For the sake of safety, let's hope that we get to find most of the ingredients without actually going into the Rotting Lands. But if we do, there's no harm in killing a few creatures of the night.
Heather Space again's thumbs up. She's a bit more focused on Darth Vader breathing through the mask now than she had.
Well, I know I've had kind of... I only really need this for kind of like combat wins things I really need to. I'm gonna actually summon Random Hand now. Just so we can see if it goes wrong. Like before we set off. So I'm gonna roll me whiz. Wow.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay, so, Onimus, I still get my pact, which I got a level up, so now I have 3 pact, but, yeah, it's got a defect or imperfection.
It's actually all thumbs.
This is the worst one yet.
Heather Space thinks this is really cool.
I just go like see random hand and just think that's awfully stubby. So I'm just experimenting with it. I take out my 6-shooter and I chuck it to random hand, or one of random hand, just to see what happens.
I mean, it tries to grab it, but it can't fit its thumb through the trigger.
Well, shit.
I just gave you that thing. Marley, be careful with it.
Yeah, Molly picks it up off the ground and dusts it. Hey, I was cleaning it in the office. It's in okay condition.
Especially considering it was in a gigantic fire. Well, it wasn't in it for very long, as I did dive out the window with it. Ah, that was fun. I remember it like it were yesterday.
I've been meaning to ask, what exactly does random hand look like? I mean, I realize hands, but more specifically
it
than
really,
that, like
it really is.
Yeah, man,
It's
I'm
free
like
float.
ghostly
It is
white.
free floating hands, 2 right and 1 left, and they're wearing brown leather gloves.
they're
Oh.
brown leather gloves.
I thought they
Oh,
looked like rubber.
yeah. I imagine them as just ghostly white hands.
I was picturing something sort of like the boss from Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Master Hand. Or like
Yeah.
Glover.
In the case, I'm just gonna say for the sake of this, the glove is it's form-fitting, so it fits the fact that it's all thumbs.
Sure.
So it's the worst glove ever made.
Well, in any case, I think we're setting off on the Thieves' Highway.
We're off to the
Our
fine
destination is right here.
ship. Good.
Alright.
5 miles.
So you're heading off into the Silent Forest.
Yeah, via
So
the Thieves'
silent-
Highway.
Via the Thieves' Highway. So the Thieves' Highway is safer, but it's not safe. You guys know it's not safe.
I don't think
So,
anything
Thieves' Highway.
anywhere.
So, let's roll some dice.
Nice. Alright, we're doing Perilous Journey, right?
Well, hold on. We're doing the special perilous.
Oh, yeah,
one.
that's right. Doing Perilous Journey 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Exactly.
You know, for some reason, I can totally imagine all our characters doing the "we're off to see the wizard."
my favorite, I think my favorite joke, Eric, we've made in Grimwood is still calling our horse Perilous Journey.
So, we will need 1 person to scout ahead and 1 person to navigate.
Let's
I can scout ahead.
Alright, roll plus wisdom.
Oh, great!
Good
Perfect.
job. Yeah, no,
EXP.
I was gonna scout ahead, but
I'm just
Alright,
gonna
so-
Jimmy Conway just had to be the big man.
I'll be the quartermaster.
What's the
We don't have one
leftover?
for quartermaster. We have one for navigate. So mark an XP for the failure, and let's roll navigate.
Oh wait, yeah, I failed that right. I forgot to mark experience for my shit summoning.
Heather or Job need to
So
What's the,
navigating is plus int.
My int is 9.
Oh.
Oh, I got Heather Spaces learning how to use maps.
What's Heather's int?
1 or
Okay. Oh, you got a +1? So do I.
oh yeah, you navigate then. It makes more sense.
Okay. I'll navigate.
Even though it should make sense that my character be the scout.
There we
having
go.
Lived
Nice.
around here.
Why does Bellaris keep rolling well?
You
Well, you see, he believes in himself, Neo.
Okay. So actually, who is scouting?
I am.
You're Jimmy, right?
Gimme boy here.
All right, Mr. Jimmy Conway, you're traveling down that thieves' highway there, making good time ahead of
Yep.
everybody else.
He's moseying
When
down.
moseying down that trail,
You
Yeah,
rolled a
you
3.
come across a woman running towards you, like screaming her head off. She's like, "Help! Help! Please! Oh my God! Help! They're
Well-
they're attacking the wagon.
What? They're attacking a wagon?
Yes,
Do not-
please, our wagon."
He just points his finger at her. Do not fear. I'll fix this. And he darts
Jimmy-
towards where the wagon would be.
Wait,
Yeah, like
can
she's
we?
pointing in the
What, without
direction
alerting
he
us?
follows you.
He's scouting ahead. Can we see him at this distance?
Nah, he's pretty much gone.
Jimmy is
Okay, sweet. Seriously, breaking up the party already?
Jimmy failed
Yes.
the scouting roll so bad he gets lost and separated from the party permanently and never rejoins with the rest of us. We just never see Jimmy ever again.
Alert us, sweet.
Well, you know, Jimmy's gonna save this lady.
Marley just turns to Polaris and just says, "I've got a really bad feeling all of a sudden, but I can't quite explain it. Must just be the
So,
road."
So
Heather
Jimmy,
Space. Oh wait, we don't even have a cart.
Nope.
No.
We're just walking.
Yeah,
So-
and,
so
and-
Jimmy,
and now
you,
we're down to a party of 3, I guess.
you run ahead with this woman like following behind you, and very quickly you see up ahead like this overturned wagon, like 2 dead horses, and like 2 figures hunched over something.
Ha! Wait a second. I'm gonna use my discern realities to see what is really going on. That was wisdom, yeah. Goddamn! Nice XP. Well, everything looks fine. Everything is fine. Jimmy just goes, "Hey, you!"
Yeah, so like she stops beside you and like gasps in horror as the 2 things that were crouched over something were crouched over a body, and she gasps like, "No, my husband!" And you see these 2. They look like humans, but they have elongated limbs and like very sharp teeth, and they're kind of pale. Like it looks like they used to have hair. Maybe there's still some strands left on their scalp. But they look at you and they just start like running at you.
Can I wait? Before they start running, can I like spout Lord to see if I know what this is?
Sure.
Intelligence. Ah, I know what this is.
So you know something interesting.
Yeah.
You've heard of an old legend about people giving in to cannibalism and what happens when the desire to eat gets too strong.
Oh, this is some creature of the night shit. Why didn't you alert us, sweet? Fuck you.
Because Jimmy has to save this fine woman.
Oh,
Just like
angry.
flash cut to us for a second. Heather
Yeah.
Space isn't walking. She's like sitting on Belarus's back, like perpendicular at a right angle. And just, you know, I was going to volunteer to scout ahead, but that Jimmy guy was really passionate. He really got in there, wanted to do it. But I'm glad he is now. This is nice. This is relaxing. This is calming. I'm enjoying this. It's much more peaceful than scouting ahead.
Marley is
Oh.
like whistling the tune of a hymn he'd often hear on Sundays.
It's
I
a
don't
nice
know what
day
Sunday school would be
outside,
called
isn't
in this
it?
universe. I don't want to just call it Sunday school.
I mean, Sunday school, that would be appropriate for the setting.
Schooling that was on a Sunday.
But yeah,
I heard this in the schooling that was on a Sunday.
since these things are running towards him, Jimmy just takes the lady and shoves her back behind him like, "Lady, go take cover. Do not fear. Jimmy's here." Turns around to her, thumbs up and smiles.
Hope you instantly die.
I'm sure I'm gonna die.
I'm just gonna ask: Are these Wendigos?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh no.
Are they chupacabras?
Well,
Damn it, Snake.
Sorry, it just sounded. I was like, it was on the tip of my tongue just remembering that. It annoyed me that I could only half remember.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, Jimmy whips out his pistols and starts opening fire on these things. So I just roll my damage.
It's exactly something
roll
I'm
the-
supposed
roll your
to fight.
dex.
Oh yeah, dex. Do I take like if I shoot like both of them? Okay, I just shoot one.
You're only shooting one unless you have like an ability that lets you shoot more than one.
Oh, wait. Barrage of shot. Oh yeah, actually, I can use flurry. When you unleash a barrage of shot at a group of foes, roll plus dex.
So let's see, you're the Slayer, right?
Yeah. I have
There's
it on.
hack and slasher.
Yeah, he's.
Oh yeah.
No, it's a hack and slash. I mean, hack and slash. What I'm saying, Slayer is my other character. Hack and slash. I'm basically Dante.
Yeah. All right, yeah, roll it. No.
Oh,
Now, one of the Slayer classes does have a thing for attacking multiple targets.
but yeah, on a 7 to 9, you move like the wind and get a few shots off, but your guns fail. Your DM will tell you how your guns fail. Deal damage to one target. So I just deal damage to one target then.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll my damage and then you can tell me how my gun. Damn, 8, son!
Yeah. So yeah, you flurry forth, and an explosion of shots hit like one of the things, and it immediately goes and just drops dead on the ground.
Ho-ho!
But the other one manages to make it to you and just like smacks your guns really far away from you.
Oh no, my guns!
And
But
it's coming in with like another claw to smack at you.
Oh. Okay, I know exactly.
Is this thing a death claw? Is that what it's doing right now?
Oh my god! But yeah, I'm gonna use my blade storm by quickly unsheathing my blade and
Pretty
just
sure
swipe.
it's a death claw.
Yeah, and swiping at it furiously. Basically Dante style. Holy fuck! But
So
yeah,
when you go all out on a foe, roll plus dex. On a 10 plus, you overcome the foe's defenses, inflict a ability of your choice, and gain +1 forward to your next attack. Yeah, so this thing reaches out to like swipe at you, and describe what you do.
basically I see that it knocks the guns out of my hand. I quickly take a stance, pull my sword from my back, and just go full mental on it, just slashing all over it.
Yeah, so you managed to, you beat its defenses. What ability do you give it?
Oh, what I give it?
Yeah.
Dead.
He went full mental. He just turned from Dante into the bad
So-
guy from Serious Sam.
So Swede, I would like you to know that Blade Storm doesn't do damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. It doesn't do damage. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I noticed that. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it. It's definitely gonna be shaky.
Okay, yeah. So it's shaky now.
Yeah.
This thing gets driven back to like a knee, and it's having trouble standing, but it looks like it's still trying to swipe at you. What do you do? If you don't try to dodge, you're probably gonna get hit by this thing.
Okay, but wait, Austin, I just want to point out, I'm a human, yeah? And
Yeah.
in a human hack and slash, is basically my guns will always return to me when I need them. They just can't get rid. Like
Yeah,
if-
sometimes you lose them, but sometimes
yeah, it's like they just come back. So yeah.
well, it's not like magic to where they just like appear in your hand. It's like, oh, there they are.
Yeah, it's just very convenient. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my I'm gonna take my sword and basically just slash at it. Do a really typical anime slash.
So this thing's gonna hit you before you can get the slash in.
Okay. Actually, I'm dodging. Actually, no. I'm gonna defy danger by. I'm gonna power through.
All right. 7 on a defy danger.
Say, did you hear
So it's-
gunfire up ahead?
I might have. I don't know.
Actually, are we in what sort of environment are we in? Are we still in the forest or are we?
Yeah,
in,
no,
like,
you're in
okay.
you're in the forest.
Are we in the forest or the Hexen Woods? Like,
You're in the forest.
okay, nice.
So let's see. 7 and 9, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. All right. So you stumble because you weren't expecting this thing to attack after, it's shaky,
Yeah.
so you weren't expecting it. This thing manages to like grab a hold of your leg, and it just starts like trying to climb up you.
Ah! So, does it do damage or?
No, you escaped its damage, but instead of like it swiping you, it like managed to grab you.
Oh shit! So,
And,
yeah, I'm just
and now you feel it like suddenly it tries to like pull you to the ground.
Vad är det, Rocky? Cat. My cat does not approve of this.
So yeah, this thing is trying to pull you to the ground. What do you do?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna basically just attack it with my sword. Like,
So
no.
if you try to attack though, I mean it's gonna like drag you to the ground.
Maybe true. I'm
I mean
gonna...
if you kill it in one shot, then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to kill it. Yeah, just slash at it.
Mm.
Oh no, but I still do damage, right?
Roll your damage.
God damn it!
So yeah, this thing drags you to the ground, manages to get on top of you after you like stab it, and just starts biting into your neck.
Ah, my neck! Oh, there's my gun.
Oh, you take 3 damage.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
So yeah, this thing is like lying on top of you, and it feels incredibly heavy. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay, I actually have like my head turned to one side, and I see that one of my guns is lying, conveniently, but next there. So I'm taking it and I'm gonna point it at its head and shoot.
All right, shoot.
Die! Hole. God damn.
So maybe you weren't expecting it, but it digs in and like tries to bite you again, and its head jerks forward, and you like graze the back of its skull.
Jesus Christ.
It's trying to bite you again. What do you do?
I'm gonna power through, but basically just using my legs to kick it away.
Okay.
Jimmy Conway is going to get slowly chewed to death off screen, separated.
Oh no! Ah! Oh no, it's too strong for my legs!
Theophrastus 2.0.
Oh shit! Yeah, this thing like digs its teeth into your neck for 8 damage.
I think at this point, like, Valaris, Heather, and Marley have already gathered all the ingredients and are making their way back to Paradise.
I'm fine with this.
Let's just assume that Jimmy has like decided to abandon the group and go off on his own adventures.
So yeah, Jimmy, you take 8 damage as this thing digs into your neck. There's like this really nasty gash now.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party is having this like nice moment where Heather's Space is like discovering flowers or chipmunks or something for the first time.
Marley is
basically.
Marley is telling stories that he'd heard from like his freelancing days, quote end quote, like about thievery in the Silent Forest.
Jimmy takes his gun again. He's just gonna shoot this fucking bastard. Die! Oh!
Roll your
This is
damage.
anime as fuck.
Yeah, there you go. You get another shot in on its head, and it just collapses against you.
Basically, I like to imagine how it plays. He basically just takes the gun and shoves it right into its side and just pull the trigger.
Yeah, it finally gives out and just collapses on top of you.
Sweet.
Oh.
Considering you were solo against two of them, that was alright, but I'm also gonna say that was the least Dante fucking thing.
I know. I can't do Dante. You can't put this responsibility on me.
You're playing as the hack and slasher, you are Dante, you are Bayonetta.
Oh yeah, Jimmy just shoves this corpse from...
You know what that was? That was the intro to like a zombie movie or TV show where the main character encounters zombies for the first time.
Basically. But yeah, Jimmy shoves it to the side and says, "Oh, well, I'm a bit rusty."
The
Yeah.
woman is thoroughly unimpressed.
Hey.
You finally survived, Jimmy.
All right, so now you have this woman like crying over her husband's corpse next to their like tipped over wagon.
Okay,
You see like
Austin,
the two horses have
question.
already been killed. What's up?
At this point, now that the fight is over, can the rest of the group just like arrive on this scene since
I
we have to head on the
totally.
path?
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys just
okay.
show
So
up.
as we arrive, Valaris walks over and says, "Jimmy, what have you done?
Heather
You have
Space
killed
like
this
peeks over.
woman's. You have killed
Yeah, Heather
this woman's
Space
friend?"
leans over his shoulder. Yeah, I didn't realize you were this hardcore, Jimmy. You just massacred her family. We
Oh,
can't
that
leave
was-
you alone for 5 minutes.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. That was those things. And I pointed at the monsters I just killed.
Molly,
wait, what thing?
Molly
Hold on,
crouches down by them.
Valaris runs over to them, like he fucking like sprints, and he looks at it and is like, "My God, you killed creatures of the night!
I guess.
I'm so proud of you." Valaris like brings Jimmy in for a long hug.
Heather Space still
blood
standing on
loss, blood loss.
Belarus's back, crosses her arms. Well, I'm not.
Blood loss, blood loss.
Now Valaris lets go and gives Jimmy like a really hard pat on the back.
Thanks.
Molly is like inspecting the carriage, like the husband's dead, but he's looking for any survivors whatsoever. Like he gets up from the corpse of the creature, and then like inspects the overturned carriage.
I'm assuming we're like pretty close to the creek at this point, then.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. It's
So,
a creek.
The carriage looked like it was carrying like all of their goods. Like it looked like it might have been like moving or something.
What type of goods?
Like anything you would have in a house, like all their books, all their jewelry, all their gold, all their money, all their food.
Heather Space walks down from Belarus and walks over to the woman. I can see you're very upset, ma'am, but what you need to do now is move on. Let's give your husband a fitting funeral, and takes out her space lighter and immediately tries to set the corpse on fire.
And she notices like you're trying to light it on fire and just starts like batting you away. Like, no, please, you can't.
Wow, see if I ever try and do anything nice again.
Molly just like walks around back in the carriage and says, like goes over to Belarus and says, "I realize we've got a job to do here, but maybe we should get her to paradise first."
The footpath is safe, says Belarus.
Molly looks at the overturned carriage and says, "Safe for us, maybe, but not quite for everyone else."
I disagree. Also, does anyone have bandages?
Do I have bandages? Let me look. I don't have bandages.
Already gone, says Valaris. Valaris says, "Now, Jimmy, I warned you yesterday that health potion was my last."
Oh well, I like living on the edge anyway.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't give him my last health potion. I still have one, but fuck it.
But he still said that.
But what's that potion on your belt then?
Not on my belt. It's not on my belt.
Oh, okay.
And that comment isn't in.
That's non-canon.
It's a different canon, yeah, boy. But yeah,
Alright, but Valaris goes over to the woman and puts his hands on her shoulders and says, Ma'am, how are you feeling?"
I mean, she's just like sobbing over her dead husband. And she's like, I don't know what to do. What
You
to do?
need an escort back to the nearest civilization.
I Yes. We
All right, Bellaris like sighs and says, "Very well. You shall have your escort, and you shall have it free of charge." Says
Hey,
Bellaris.
are you guys good guys or bad guys?
I don't.
Bellaris
we
is a
got.
good guy.
I'm
I'm just
halfway
gonna-
between good guy and bad guy. I didn't try and set a corpse on fire. I was concerned.
Heather Space was trying to be nice, okay? Let me put it this way. Heather Space, like, upon seeing this, just sort of assumed that Jimmy, like, held up this carriage and everything just got out of control, and that's why the situation before them is what it is. That's just her, analyzation of the evidence.
Bellaris looks there and says, "What do you say we escort you along the footpath all the way to the border of the Hexen Woods, and from there you can make it to paradise."
But how? I have nothing to move the wagon with, since all the animals are dead.
What was on the wagon?
Looked like pretty much everything. Well, he froze it out there.
Yeah, everything. We had just escaped from the Dawsons.
The Dawsons. What did you have to fear from them?
My husband was in a lot of debt from the Dawsons. We've been living on their farm, working, trying to pay it off, but it didn't work. So we tried to escape.
Ah.
I have.
Bellaris is kind of thinking, and it's like, all right, he's gonna spout. I'm gonna spout lore.
On what?
I'm gonna spout lore on the Dawsons and their territory and all that, and how far they pursue her. All right,
Sure.
here we go.
So they might travel halfway into the Silent Forest, but they're not gonna hit the Hexenwood.
Well, all right. Bellaris turns to her again. "Ma'am, as soon as you get into the Hexen Woods, you are completely free from the Dawsons. They don't touch that. They won't touch that area."
Well, thank you, but what of my things?
If you
All right. Bellaris looks and it's like, all right. I'm gonna see what we can salvage from this. Is there anything I should roll for that?
Molly just says, "Miss, do you have any coin in the cart?"
Of course.
Here's
We have our life savings in there.
remember where the cart is. You'll be able to find someone in town who'd come out here and recover it for it won't take all your money.
I would count on it. It's paradise.
Actually, you know what? But Bellaris, what state is the wagon in?
Shipwrecked.
Oh, like is it completely broken?
Yeah, the axles are busted and the wheels are broken. It's
Okay,
tipped
so I would-
over,
All right.
and so like all of their stuff is spilled out on the ground.
All right. He's looking around. Let's see. All right. Bellaris turns to her and says, "How much of the stuff spilled on the ground do you really absolutely need?"
And do you have any health potions there? I'm curious.
If there were any, they would have shattered on impact.
God damn!
Essentials, clothes, food, the money we saved up.
Okay. Bellaris gathers all of. No, Bellaris spends some time gathering all the money, the clothes, and the food into their separate bags.
Yeah, Molly helps organize and just like offers to carry as much as
So
he
we
can.
got like 3 bags.
Oh wait, I get random hand carrying as well, in as much as
Oh,
in as much as thumbs can.
Okay, so we have 3 bags: money, clothes, and food. Which do they weigh anything?
The clothes weigh 2, the food weighs 2, the money weighs 1. Oh, and she's also like, no, those, we need to carry those. They're my family's only heirloom. And you see like a bunch of quilts that have been spilled on the ground.
All right. Bellaris gathers those all together and puts them very carefully in a bag. How much does that weigh?
I mean, the quilts are another 2, 8.
I'll
They're
take.
fucking heavy.
I'll take the
Okay.
food. I'll take the food. 'Cause it's too late.
Yeah. What can she carry?
She's carrying the money.
Okay, she's carrying the money. Does anybody have 2 weight to spare?
I have 2 weight. I took the crate of food.
All right. Jimmy, does Jimmy have 2 weight to spare, Swede?
Give me a second. No, Jimmy only has 1 weight to spare. Also, Jimmy's just sitting there like. And he's
Well, I
just,
mean, like,
You
it's
can
not
go
like,
over encumbrance. You'll
Yeah.
just suffer a penalty.
and
No.
it's not like you're gonna be rolling a lot.
I mean,
Right.
true.
All right,
Jimmy,
so I think
Jimmy
you
just
should-
says fine.
Yeah, I think Jimmy can take the clothes, I guess, and Bellaris will carry the heirlooms.
When did we become errands boys?
There's this poor woman. Does Jimmy ask that out of hand?
No,
Okay.
no,
Alright.
it's just what.
I'm so upset this is happening right now.
Why?
No, because if we did this when I was like level 5, there's something I could do. It would be really great, but I can't do it yet.
Jimmy just looks at Heather. Hey Heather, do you have anything about Bob thing magic?
No,
whatever you
no,
use?
no, 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 it's not what you're thinking.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
we got
Can
our-
you change the personal gravity of people and objects you're touching?
Yes.
So there you go. You can carry something weightlessly.
Okay.
Actually,
You could take the cart. You could take the whole fucking. Oh, actually,
Yeah, no, we can put
affecting-
everything on like a plank of wood. And then
We already have all the bags distributed.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true as well.
there's no
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, there's no point now. So
No,
alright,
that-
We
we'll
realized
just
much
make
too
our-
late. We could make this
Yeah.
way easier on ourselves.
Oh well, we make our way
Heather
back
Space
to paradise,
realized, but
I
just consciously didn't say anything.
All right, so you guys make your way back to paradise.
guess. Yeah.
So,
With her in tow, carrying her bags.
So, lady, what you gonna do now?
I don't know. Find a home somewhere.
Heather
Nice.
Space pops up over Belarus's shoulder. Do you want to join our posse?
Uh,
Heather,
no,
please.
I'm not one for monster slaying.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
don't
we
play
slay
monster.
normal people too.
Molly just kind of like gives a look at Heather's face when she says that, and then realizes it's kind of true.
My name's Ellen, by the way. Ellen Pethy. Thank
Hi.
you all so much.
Hi,
No.
Ellen. And Heather Space like reaches at like portals her hand to shake her hand. My name's Heather. Heather Space.
I wish Jimmy hadn't explained that he killed the monsters, because then we could say it's the least we could do for after what Jimmy did to your family.
Heather
Uh,
Space does say that actually.
I didn't. Don't listen to the little space gremlin.
Name's Job Marley. This guy here is Belarus Henway. Or
Yes,
Belarus.
Belarus Henway. I'm a vampire killer extraordinaire.
Oh yeah, and I'm Jimmy. I'm the guy who saved you.
She nods, all of you. So, you
And
guys
this
make
is Random Hand. He's all thumbs right now.
Random Hand is like current like 2/3 of Random Hand are under like the crate of food I'm carrying, helping me.
Cool. Alright, yeah, so you guys make it to paradise, no problem. Do you just like drop her stuff off at the end?
Yeah. We bring her into the inn.
Cool.
I can't post as
Uh,
Random Hand. It's disappointing.
So, who was carrying what?
Food.
I was carrying the bag of heirlooms.
I had clothes.
Yeah, the quilts and all that.
Okay.
So
Who
I
had
lay
the
it
food
down.
and stuff?
I lay it
Food.
down.
And I just put it down in order.
Great.
Alright, very well, ma'am. Best of luck to you.
She says, "Oh yes, thank you for all your help. I'm sure
no
I'll
worries.
start over here."
You're
yeah,
aware
she
the
just
people here are
leaves.
frugal.
Oh yeah, I like how we didn't even take. We took her to the. Well, I guess she was already headed there, but took her to the town of Thieves too, all on her own.
Well, the only other place we could have taken her was Skull Creek, and that's a while away.
Poor Ellen DeGeneres. What's she going to do?
Not to mention we took her to a thief town that's currently having a plague problem, which granted we're trying to fix it, but you know, it's like
Oh no, I've been rolling as Neo King Ghidorah, I just realized. Those are non-canon rolls.
Oh no!
Oh, with that, Valaris says, "Well then, boys, and girl, what do you say we get back on our way back to that creek?"
Sure thing.
Sure. I could need some patching up, but you know.
Heather Space suddenly looks up. Wait, have we not been going in the right direction? This is where we started.
Did you not notice?
How much health is Jimmy on?
10.
Out of what?
28.
LMAO. Well, there's nothing we can really do about that, sweet. You don't exactly have any money to go to the doctor.
Lady.
And, it's really your fault for when that encounter happened, deciding to just run ahead without alerting
I
the
know.
party.
Jimmy has to go.
So
Lady, I know
you're
this
not
is a bad-
getting patched up. We're just going.
You just grabbed Jamie by his coat or something.
Well, there's
Lady.
nothing we can really do about that, says the man with the health potion.
Jimmy was gonna ask the lady for just a little repayment.
No, I said it would be free.
Yeah, that would
Be
be rude, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And hey, if you're really desperate, just pick at the remains of the cart when we get there.
A healing potion heals what? 10 HP?
Yeah,
It's
no,
good
potion is
enough.
10 HP.
Hmm?
Yeah, potion is 10 HP.
Yeah, Sweden, you need 18 HP.
10 is good enough.
Okay, we make our way back
It's
towards...
all or nothing, Sleed. You heal it all,
Yeah.
or it's not worth
Too
shit.
We're
sweet.
backtracking now, Austin. Gotta roll that journey again.
This time, can I scout?
Back to where we were.
Can we fast travel? Actually,
Yeah, do we fast travel back to the wagon?
Yeah,
Austin?
we've already marked this on the map.
Yeah, come on.
yeah.
You wish.
Okay, guys, I'll scout this time. Don't worry.
Are we doing the thing again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna find. So I'm gonna be walking, scouting ahead, and a woman is gonna come running up to me, screaming.
Well, Jimmy seemed to enjoy scouting. I think he.
No,
should
no,
scout
no,
again.
it's fine. You can do it, Heather. You really want to.
Guys,
I was
There
There
enjoying
we go.
sitting back.
There's the wagon.
guys, I'm scouting. I want to scout.
What was
Fine.
your name again? Ellen, I forget.
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres.
ELLYN.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking. Anyone taking navigation?
I'll navigate again.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my wisdom. Hey, feel it.
Look at me.
This is just gonna keep happening and happening.
Well, at least it's just a scouting roll.
This time a man runs up
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
his wife has been killed by
At
chupacabras.
least Marley isn't going to just run ahead without telling anybody.
Hey, you don't know that I won't do that.
Well, if you do, we'll know why you're doing it. And see, I in before it, so you can't.
Can I
Let's
say this
see.
time that while I'm scouting ahead, I'm staying within, like, range of the pie so they can at least see me?
No, that's not how scouting ahead works.
Okay. Not in the woods? Alright.
I marked the wagon on the map.
My wagon.
It just said hopes and dreams, but no, hope and dreams is more.
So, Job, mark experience,
Ellen's
have.
hope.
and I regret to inform you that you are completely and utterly lost.
So is Belarus is navigating okay? I just fucked off.
Hey guys, what happened to that bowling
Can
ball?
random hands still be with the party?
No, random hand is with me. You ain't taking random hand right now.
Wow.
Jimmy just look around. Hey, where did Molly go?
Yeah, so let's see. On a 9, I get to choose one from the list below.
Meanwhile, alright, I'm gonna like describe the point at which Marley
Listen,
got lost.
listen,
Wait,
as
wait,
long
wait,
as
wait,
we're-
wait, wait, wait.
What?
So this is the point where Marley got lost. Was like he was looking at the map, kind of like he put it away to scout a bit more, looked at the map once more, and walked into a tree. Then just gets up, looks around, notices he doesn't know where the fuck he is. He has no idea where the party is. He just starts shouting. Just
As long
Guys.
as we're heading in
Guys.
general, as long as we're heading in a general westward direction, we will eventually hit that fucking creek.
As a wacky prank, when Marley was walking off while he was looking at the map, Heather created a portal in front of him and another one like at a left right angle.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, Boris. It looks like you found something. You ready to roll some dice?
Sure.
Alright, roll a d12.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's good. I have walked away from whatever hell you're about to unleash.
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright.
That might be good.
uh,
That might be good.
Roll 2d12.
Oh no! Oh
10
That's an unlucky
and
number.
3. Oh.
no! Oh
I hope it's the
Um,
spider rat again.
hold on,
Oh,
we got
no.
Is
something
on
else
fire.
here.
This is the same spider rat from last
Will you
time.
roll another 2d12?
no! Oh
Meanwhile, Job just wanders back into paradise.
Can you please put Swede back in giggle fits?
I just like walk. I just walk and I just notice Ellen like struggling to move all the crates on her own back into paradise. And I just like look up at her and say, "Evening, ma'am." Turn around and walk back into the forest.
Alright. So let's see here. Okay. So you're navigating through the silent forest when up ahead you see a pure grass clearing. There's no trees in sight. It's just kind of like grass. The sun's shining, there's some flowers, you see like a squirrel or like a rabbit hopping through it.
Valaris thinks to himself. Did we wander off the footpath?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Like you're on the footpath and you turn like left or right and you're like, oh, hey, that's interesting.
So we're in just like this big clearing, and it's very pretty nature.
Yeah.
Gonna discern me some realities. I don't discern shit.
Actually, Heather Space is also going to discern realities here. He's going to actually roll a dice.
man!
Roll blank
Oh,
wisdom.
7.
Okay.
I was gonna say, look at the blank dice. What the fuck? So 7.
Because I wanted
Ask
to
a
look at
question.
the roll. Oh, that's right. That's how discern realities works. What should I be on the lookout for?
Look out for nothing actually. This looks like a really serene place. Maybe that's the thing. You're looking around and you're like, oh, this is a really peaceful like camping site.
If only we had a tent.
Oh, actually, that's what I forgot about. Is it so the tent that got short-circuited? Can I, like, if I spend time or something, can I repair that?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, because Heather Space has been literally doing nothing for like a full day now. Can I say she's been working on that?
Yeah, we can just have you been like tinkering on it this whole time,
Okay.
trying to fix it. No problem.
Cool.
So yeah, you found what looks like to be a very nice campsite in a clearing. Any of you guys want to investigate it further?
I'd love to.
Does it appear on my map as Heather Space Campsite?
If you wanted to.
It's
Going
going
to
to.
space camp.
Yes, Space Camp. Yes, that's the official name of this place.
Okay, so I'm assuming we'll be like around here, I guess. Like, we turn. All right, yeah, turn left. That makes sense. So I guess fine. You know what? Yeah, but Bellaris starts looking around. Are there any like notable like landmarks or anything like a tent or whatever?
No. Like I said, this place is completely
Any
empty. It's
Traps,
Mm-mm.
animal traps or anything like that?
Nope,
Huh.
no traps.
All right. You know what? Bellaris sits down and thinks maybe this would be a good place to wait for Marley.
So do you
He's
enter the
supposed to
clearing?
be ahead of us, isn't he?
So do you enter the clearing?
You know what? Should we?
Well, it's off the track, isn't it?
It is off the track, yeah. You know what? No.
I mean, because Job's walking ahead of us. We don't want him to get lost or anything.
Yeah. We don't want,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't want to lose Marley, so we head back onto the footpath, I think.
Alright, nobody enters the discovery. Okay.
Nah, I've had enough discovery for today.
So let me make sure. I'm going to write this down in my places. Because this is an interesting place.
I'm just saying, you guys totally should have gone into that clearing. It would have
Turns
been a
out that's where
land
Marley was.
Like, I'm
Just as
nowhere
soon
near
as
my-
we leave, he emerges like into the clearing.
Alright, so we are titling this Space Camp.
Space Camp.
Nice.
Why does my magical map like Heather Space so much?
I just realized that there's a place called Fleetwood Camp. That's a fantastic name.
Where is Fleet? Whoa, there goes Firefox. Firefox.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Nice.